my theme music. If it's your first time on the stream, you haven't been fans yet, this is our little what I like to call our therapy sessions. We like to talk about things that aren't talked about. Just we have our fun time, but this is whenever I have my glasses on, it's time to get serious, right? We want to talk about serious things. We want to talk about things that maybe you don't get a chance to talk about. Today's topic, which honestly, it's gonna help me out. Honestly, sometimes this stuff helps me out more than really you guys. It really helps me out too. I wanted to look up how to not take things. What was it? What was today's topic? Oh no, that was another day. Today's topic, I wanted to talk about how to stop people pleasing. Very important. How to stop people pleasing. I don't even have the answer for that, but it's something that I'm really, really starting to understand in life, at least as I get older, is from what I've seen when other people talk, like, how do I explain it? I think the best advice, I'm going to say the best advice, but I'm going to start telling people, how do I word this? I want to find the right words to this without it like sounding crazy. I mean, it is. I don't know. I can call it crazy. I think when it comes to people pleasing, I genuinely want people to stop being nice. I think being nice is very different than being kind. When you're kind, it comes genuinely out of you. It's kindness. You want to do it. It comes at no expense. Versus if you're being nice, it comes at the expense of you. You know, you do it not because you really want to, but just out of a whim, out of just a whim. Like, okay, I guess, right? I'll be nice. It's kind of almost putting a front, if that makes sense. So I think the best way to stop people pleasing is to learn the difference between being nice and being kind. And once you see the difference and start to really disassociate nice stuff, being nice, saying yes to things you don't want to say yes to, learning how to say no really helps out a lot. I think there will genuinely be a change. At least I see a change in myself. I can only speak for myself, right? I think even it's so funny. Like, I was literally just today, I was just told, like, oh, why don't you be nice, right? Why don't you be nice? It's almost like, but that's not me really saying what I gotta say. Being nice is almost beating around the bush. Now, you don't have to be mean and direct. I hope that's not what I'm coming across from. But you also have to stand your ground. You have to stand your ground. You say no to things you want to say no to. No thanks. I'm okay. I'm good. No problem. No thank you. I appreciate it, but no. You have a solid ground. Versus, in my opinion, being nice, it's kind of wonky. It's wobbly. It's like, oh, okay, I'll do this time, and okay, I'll favor you, and it's like, it's on a whimsical, and that's why your emotions are all, it's hurting you, man, or girl. I don't know whoever's hearing this, but I mean, even if I were to even get more religious, right? Like, no one says, oh, Jesus is the nicest person I met. No, they say Jesus is the kindest person. Like, Jesus is going to keep it real with you, but he also has a very kind heart where he's going to handle very gently. He has his beliefs and he has his firms and he has his solid grounds, whether you believe in Jesus or not, but it's a good analysis to compare from, you know? So that's something I'm even noticing right myself, right? It's like, oh, Jesus not even, you wouldn't call Jesus nice. That doesn't even make sense. Yeah, Jesus is very nice. No, he's very kind. It's you see how it sounds? Even the way it sounds different. He's a kind person. He's not a nice person. He's not gonna be like, you know? That's what I've been thinking. So I think that's the first step to really take away from people pleasing. Cause it's like, yeah. Cause no one wants to nobody likes to get hurt, man. When they want to do things for people, you know, you want to do it out of the kindness of your heart. Do you hear why things make sense? You do things out of the kindness of your heart, not out of the niceness of your heart. That doesn't even make sense. I did it out of the niceness of your heart. That doesn't even feel like it came from your heart. You just feel tired. Like, out of a whim. Out of nice. It's like a shoulder shrug. But when you say out of the kindness of your heart, it's genuine. I don't want anything back. No, please. I'm doing it genuinely. You could do it still genuinely while you're being nice, but someone in the back is still getting stabbed, or they're not. It's not 100%. Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't believe it's 100% when you're being nice. When you're being kind, it's different. So yeah, let me get into it. How to stop people pleasing. Oh, I love Psych2Go. I love their videos. Oh my gosh, I love.
Webster's definition of a people pleaser is a person who has an emotional need to please others, often at the expense of his or her own needs or desires.
I said that! I literally said that! I called it! I literally called it! Literally! That's what being nice is! It's at the expense of your own or others. It's not at a pure 100% yes. Oh my gosh. Give me my snaps. I need the snaps right now. Snaps. Snap it. I need to hear them. What? Thank you.
Learning to validate yourself is a powerful tool to stop people pleasing. Take some time to reflect on yourself with interest, curiosity, and respect. When you learn how to separate what others say about you from what you think, you can have more confidence and draw validation from yourself. Thus, when you have an idea of why you aim to please others, you can validate and meet your own needs. In doing so,
Amen.
You're valuing yourself, your opinions, and your existence, and no longer wait for someone else to meet them for you. Number 2, say no.
This really implementing this I've been implementing a lot, and it sucks. It sucks saying no to the people you love. It sucks, and you look like an asshole. You feel like an asshole even sometimes. You saying no to everything, right? Literally, like, you feel like all you care about is just what you're trying to do. But then when I say yes, it almost comes at the expense. And then, like, when I go back to whatever I have to do, it's like, damn, why did I say yes to that? I didn't really want to do that. Or, damn, like, I have other stuff to take care of. Like, But then I think it's also dangerous because I'm learning, right? As a young man, I'm learning. There's some times where you have, I wouldn't say have to, but make room for a yes. And I think I have to really learn that. It's going to take time. I'm not going to learn it tomorrow. Let me be honest with you. It's going to take time for me to really implement saying yes to things that I make room for and time for, right? Especially like family time or hanging out with my siblings or so. But, man. I know I have to actively add that. Because I've been saying a lot of no's. I've said no today. I said no yesterday. I said no the day before that and before that. I've been saying a lot of no's, like, in my personal life, because I'm, like, obviously focused on a goal. But yeah, man, I think, and I honestly, if I keep saying no, yes, you're gonna be more focused, but it's also gonna push some people away, because then no one's ever gonna ask you things. No one's ever gonna ask you to hang out. No one's ever gonna ask you to. It's like, that's where I think everything needs a balance, bro. But how can you balance? And like, it's just, man, such a cookie crumble.
Doling out a flat-out rejection can be intimidating. Maybe you avoid it because you don't want them to feel bad.
But in this scenario, yes, say no.
It's a bad outcome. Sometimes a little bit of authenticity goes a long way, and more often than not, you will find that the other person will be more than accommodating. If you're still afraid to say no, you can offer a compromise. If someone invites you to a dinner date but you don't want to go, you can suggest dinner another time, or a coffee date instead. That way, you can also be in a better mood or state to meet up with that person. Number 3.
Now, when you do this though, right? Let's also talk about reality. As anybody, even like a man or a woman or whatever, you want to be a person of your word. You don't want to be that person where, yeah, bro, let's link up next week. Next week comes by. Yeah, man, I just been busy, but I got you. Like, let's kick it on Tuesday. Bro, I gotta take care of the kids on Tuesday, bro. Tuesday comes by, right? Damn, bro, you always busy, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, you know what? Hey, I got you this weekend. Let's go out. Let's have fun. That's when people started disassociating from me. Like, okay, he's not a person of his word. So I think you have to tread carefully when you do rearrange for another date. Be upfront with it. Be like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, like, yeah, let's meet up this day and, actually show up. And if you obviously can't show up, then, it is what it is. But, like, I think you should be upfront with it, And I'm saying this honestly for y'all, but I need this for me too. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I suck at this too, bruh. I am not no goody two-shoe, bruh. I am.
If someone asks something of you or wants to meet up, it's okay to tell them, let me get back to you. Many events are not urgent. So,
that's a good one. Yeah. Or like, I'll think about it. But like, anytime you get that answer though, at least in my personal opinion, anytime you hear that, I damn near take it as a no. Like, anytime someone says, oh yeah, I'll get back to you on that. I don't know, maybe it's the friends I hang out with, but most of the time, it's just another, see, that to me is another way of people pleasing. Like, let me think about it. You're saying the nice stuff to not offend the person by saying no, right? And honestly, maybe I'm a confrontational person, and like maybe like when people like, maybe some people can't say no to me because they know, oh, now I would just react some type of way, right? So maybe they'll say like, oh, I'll think about it, right? Da, 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 da. Just to like brush me or whoever off their back. So I would appreciate if someone just would on the spot would just say yeah or no, so I could just like, okay, cool, all right, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Remind yourself that it's okay to take some time to decide. This phrase allows you to check in with yourself or check with your schedule to make the best choice.
Of course.
Number 4, know where you're going. Having a clear idea, goal, or intention in mind can help you understand what you're saying yes to in your life. Take some time out of your week to evaluate or reevaluate your short-term and long-term goals. Questions you could ask yourself could include, where do I want to be in 5 years? What am I doing right now to get there? Doing so will help you narrow down the scope of things you agree to do and help you say no to things that might not help you move closer to your goal. Number 5, remove toxic people from your life.
Oof.
There are various shades of toxicity. But to summarize, a toxic person is someone who does not respect your values and boundaries. They overlook or overstep their lines, whether it's by asking you for things you're uncomfortable with or that goes against your values. or simply by expecting that you'll make an exception for them.
Pleasing, right? I mean, that's what this video is about, right? Not to be in, not to step on anybody's toes, and or maybe like saying sorry to like girls, like maybe like does that have to do with like girls, like girl, like girl code or whatever? I wouldn't know. I'm not a girl, but you see guys even do this too. It's not even like a girl thing. Like, let me get that clear. Like, bro, anybody could do this. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely see it a lot more frequently, like with girls for sure.
Ready for your order when the waiter comes, or dropping a pencil on the floor doesn't require you to apologize to others.
Right.
When you
yeah, see, that's a perfect example, right? Like small little things like that. It's like, what you apologizing for, bro? You was her, you was him. Like, ain't no need to apologize. Like, own it. You know what I mean? It's you dropped the pencil. Like, the hell you gotta apologize for? I know, like, you know, I'm just being. This was dangerous. I'm just being nice. And that's dangerous, love. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. That's dangerous because it's something so small, right? But it's going to lead to bigger things later on. That's what I think.
Guys, in these situations, you're invalidating your choice and decision to stand up for yourself. Instead, take some time and pause before apologizing. Before you say sorry, stop and ask yourself, have I actually done anything wrong here? Taking this time to think critically can make sure that you're not undermining yourself too much. It's a gift to want to be of service and not an inconvenience to others. But remember, you're not beholden to other people's demands. What's your experience of people pleasing, and what methods do you use to reduce it? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love for you to share your experiences and strategies with each other.
Nah, I'll just be like, I don't give a fuck. That's how I handle it. I don't give a fuck. A lot of things to learn. Let me see what the comments say too. When you say yes to others, make sure you aren't saying no to yourself. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Slowly losing friends is a part of growing up. It's okay to have less but real ones. Putting your wants above someone's needs is selfish. Putting your needs above someone's wants is self-care. And wow, okay. Putting your wants above someone's needs is selfish. Putting your needs above someone's wants is self-care. Whoa. That is deep. I like that. I like that. I'm actually gonna take that. I'm gonna take that with me. Because I think it's very easily to confuse your wants and your needs and then say it's self-care. I'm very guilty of that. That's why I'm very eye-opening. I'm like, wow. Definitely gonna, yeah. I definitely put a lot of my needs over people's wants. And I'm thinking like, hey, like I'm focusing on myself, I'm taking that with me. Wow, W stream.